Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be able to speak about some of the things that have been moving forward in this city. Many have known that we had problems in the water department, but I'm here to tell you all that we have made tremendous strides in the water department under Commissioner Spruill, which we are going to move forward with certain things as far as Amnesty Program and many other things to restore confidence and stability in the community regarding the water bills and the fiasco that went on before. So it has been taken care of under the new administration and under Commissioner Spruill's leadership. We are able to do many great things for our city and for our residents. And he's going to be able to speak about that right now and tell us about a lot of the good things that are heading forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Wallace. I am Commissioner Spruill, Commissioner of the Water Department for the Board of Water Supply of the City of Mount Vernon. And on behalf of the Honorable André Wallace and the residents and businesses of the City of Mount Vernon, the Mount Vernon Board of Water Supply will conduct an amnesty program effective December 2nd, 2019 through February 15th, 2020, pending the upcoming legislation approval of the City Council. The amnesty program will pardon interest, penalty, and on all outstanding water bills over 30 days. The benefit of the amnesty program will extend to any account also with liens. This is a considerable saving to the residents and businesses of our city. There are presently close to $400,000 in penalty and interest that is outstanding with a high accounts receivable. This will be an incentive to begin to close the budget gap for the Board of Water Supply in the City of Mount Vernon. And satisfaction of the principal water tax must be paid in full on or before February 15th, 2020. The Board of Water Supply will also accept partial payments. A failure to fully satisfy the outstanding water tax on or before February 15th will reconstitute the penalty of interest on all accounts and also all liens. Billing for the amnesty program will be sent to residents and businesses before December 1st, 2019. And payments can be processed by mail, online, by check, by cash, by debit card, credit card, at the Board of Water Supply at 1 Roosevelt Square here in the City of Mount Vernon, the lower level, room number 2, between 8:30 and 4:30 p.m. Each Thursday of the amnesty period, the Board of Water Supply will have what we call a late night. The Board of Water Supply will be open until 6 p.m. to accommodate the residents and businesses of the City of Mount Vernon. And in addition, the Board of Water Supply is presently working on the possibility of a rate decrease pending on budget and accounting verifications. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. And this rollback on the rates is very important because we know that the rates have been increased in the past, and we're looking forward to giving the taxpayers back substantial relief for what they have paid. Many people have seen in the past their water bills double and triple. We are working on that, and we are working on making sure that this tax cut in the water department on these bills can rectify the situation and really put the taxpayers back in the right, in the driver's seat, I would say, for their taxes and their bills for the water department, because they have struggled with this, and we want to just make sure that this does not happen again. And I believe that the water department have done a fantastic job. I thank Commissioner Spruill and the whole team at the water department that has been working diligently to make sure that we are able to do this amnesty and this tax cut to put the money back into the pockets of the people. So thank you so much. And we'll take any questions at this time.
Mayor, for you, can you explain why, in your opinion, this is good financial policy for the city?
Well, it's a good financial policy because right now we have in Mount Vernon very high taxes, many people know. And this is another form of double taxation without the right representation. So what we're looking at is how can we bring down the taxes and decrease taxes on the homeowners. And this is another way of doing it because this was raised on the public and the taxpayers without any good reason for it. And we cannot see any justification for it. And without justification, we are going to make sure that instead of taking money that do not belong to us, that belongs to the taxpayers, that is needed money that can be in their pockets, we're going to make sure that that happens and return these funds to the right people.
And then for the commissioner, I know you briefly touched upon it, but can you re-explain the idea of why, how much is outstanding, why you think people are not paying it, and how you believe this program, what in fact it'll end up doing, that you believe people will now pay the amount they actually owe?
Yeah, the budget for the water department is approximately around $10 or $11 million a year. And the function of the water department is to supply clean water and to secure the infrastructure of the water for the city of Mount Vernon. In our early investigations, we realized that there was about $4.4 million in open receivables, which is somewhere between 30 and 40%, give or take, of the actual billable usage of water. That's just startled me, and I began to say, okay, why aren't people, the residents, paying their taxes, their water taxes? Because it is an inelastic good. We all need water. So my first, response was that it must be difficult for them to pay the water. And so my recommendation to the mayor, and it was my recommendation to him, that we should consider an amnesty program for the interest. The interest and penalties on that outstanding money is somewhere about between $350,000 and $400,000. If it provides relief for the residents of the city of Mount Vernon, I believe that's good for the city. And moving forward, it gives them an opportunity to catch up and then to be able to maintain their bills. And as we give consideration to the possibility of a rollback, we try to do this all based upon accounting science. Rather than guessing, we want to make sure that the budget is right and that we won't have to raise the water rate, unless we really have to. And so without looking backwards, I've taken the commissioner position to look forward and to not look backwards. So that is the reason for that. For almost $4.5 million is a lot of money to be out there, for water. And we want to give all of the good citizens of Mount Vernon and business of Mount Vernon an opportunity to at least say, okay, this is fair. Let's come back, let's pay our bills. Because we don't want to cut people's water off. We don't want to reg tag a city. That's not good for the city either.